Hello food fans, going to have a low-cost meal today. I'm in my #2 storage building and I'm going to have breakfast, and that means I'll have no salad, no dessert, but I will have a total meal. How will I have a total meal? Well, I will get some Total. And this is not an ad for them. I don't have any sponsors right now, but Total Cereal has some remarkable numbers on the nutrition panel. We'll talk about that a little bit later. And I will have a low-cost way of making the cereal, getting it into the bowl with some milk, because I'm going to use non-fat dry milk. I've used this for about 70 years or so, and I love the taste of the milk that is made with the milk that can be stored in a pantry somewhere with no refrigeration needed. And it's going to be good tasting, so let's get started. Many good things about this meal, Total Cereal. In case you are on a budget and you want low-cost food that has high nutrition, this is about as close as you're going to get to free food that is actually tasty. I prefer the taste of Raisin Bran, and you can get Raisin Bran that is fortified with a lot of different vitamins and minerals. And this Total Cereal has a remarkable number of vitamins, minerals, and things that are supposedly good for you, nutritious. And I don't think anyone will complain about the nutritional value when you get 100% of the iron, 100% of your vitamin C, 100% of your vitamin E, and several other things that are considered to be nutritious that you actually get in a bowl of cereal. And when you add the milk, you're getting calcium, enough calcium for the day. And the cost, the dry milk comes in a 20-quart size. That means it'll make 20 quarts of milk, but it's just a bag of powdered milk, and you get enough calcium for your daily needs in one serving. And one serving of the powdered milk, 20 quarts at about $20 for the cost of the bag. So that means 1 quart of milk costs about $1. And since for a bowl of cereal you're using maybe 1 cup. 1 cup is 1/4 of a quart. Let me taste this cereal. This is the Total Cereal. Quite good. It is really good. As I said, I prefer the taste of Raisin Bran cereal, but this has more nutritional, a higher rating nutritionally. And I'll show you something. This is a picture of a car, 1955 Chevrolet. I drew that back when I was probably about 17. I drew this 1955 Chevrolet, or started drawing it. I never did get it finished. This was when I was about 15 or 16 years of age, and it needs the grill put in and needs to be finished with all the detail. But this is what I originally planned on being. I wanted to be an artist, and this was about as close as I came. I also want to talk a little bit about the world of entertainment that is changing very, very fast right in front of our eyes. AI, ChatGPT, it is possible now, and it will be more possible in the very near future, for someone to use text, just say something, write something down on a platform somewhere, and you might say something like, I want a crowd scene for a movie release, and I want it to take place at a famous theater. Give me that. And a scene will come up, maybe at the Chinese theater or somewhere, and there you will be in the scene with a big crowd of people, and you did it just by saying the words and letting the machine create the image and the sound. That is actually something that is possible, and what's scarier is it's going to get even easier to do that, which would mean, of course, if there were a country that wanted to make the President of the United States look bad, they could create an image in about 30 seconds of that person saying something that would be never said by the actual president, but it would look real. Oh, sir, this meal is less than $1, probably about 75 cents. But the good thing about AI is if you buy the program and you own whatever image you come up with, you could create a movie that looked like an epic, 1950s epic motion picture. And if you didn't like the particular car that the person was driving in your AI movie, you could say, change that Ford to a Cadillac, and it would be done. We're entering an interesting era, and I will repeat something that I shall also say many times in the future. Hollywood no longer has to worry about runaway production to Canada or Europe. The next blockbuster might very well be a YouTube 2-hour video. That could be a low-cost way of getting people to pay for entertainment that would be profitable without being a lot of money up front, or you could lose a lot of money when you invest in a motion picture. The way movies are made now in Hollywood, and they were made this way when I worked in the movies back in the 1980s. If they want a crowd scene, they hire a bunch of people and pay each one a certain agreed to amount of money. And if they don't have 1,000 extras for a big epic scene, they have to get by on 100 extras. You're going to see a movie scene that has only 100 extras in it because they could not generate people back in the 1980s. They did do some things that looked pretty bad where they would put in postage stamp size images all over the screen, and each postage stamp size image might be someone applauding, and you put enough of those pictures together and it looks sort of like an audience applauding, but not really. But now with the AI, the artificial intelligence, and the text to image potential, we're at a changing point in Hollywood history, movie history, computer history. This is good. Thank you very much for stopping by, and thank you for watching.